Hey everybody, today I want to share a little bit more about my journey getting to the space that is now the nurture bubble. 15 months ago, today's the 1st of July 2026, and at the end of February last year I started a business, launched my business. What that really meant was I had a website, I'd done some training, I'd built a website, and I thought I was ready. Little did I know that I was about to start on perhaps a different journey than I knew. Of course, it is different, exciting, sometimes challenging at others. But when I started my business, it was called Becoming More Life Coaching. I had left nursing after 45 odd years, and I had the experience of burnout and wipeout, or whatever we want to call, when we just reach a space of being just totally lost within ourselves, nothing left. I had no energy left. I felt like I had nothing left. But I'm recovered now, and recovering, it doesn't go away in a hurry, but I wanted a change. I did not want to go back to nursing. I had a series of toxic experiences, and I wanted to keep working, but I chose not to go back to that environment, which led me to start training as a life coach. But here it is now, 1st of July 2026, and what has happened is the Becoming More Life Coaching has become the Nurture Bubble. And I love that name. I will always love that name. It came to me while I was creating an idea that I wanted to give back something to the carers. I thought that's part of what I'd be doing. And these nurture bubbles were what I was creating, that were a little space for some self-time, some downtime, some not caring for others time. But the Nurture Bubbles workshops became the Nurture Bubble, the name of my business. And for me, even the business has been evolving quietly along the way. And now I have just come to another realization of a core part of what I want to be offering, and the women I want to work with comes under sort of an umbrella of actually honouring us givers, not bagging us, but actually recognising the value, but not doing it like I did, which was that it took over my whole life and caused me some challenges. Things I missed, things I didn't do, things I don't have in my life, and some definitely health. But the big realization for me fairly recently was to acknowledge that I wouldn't not want to be a giver. Does that make sense? I want to be a giver, but when we are being a giver for long periods, without breaks, without refilling, if we're being a giver to what I sort of think of as my way of recognising it as in a sort of an extreme way, endlessly, then there's a problem with that. And that's the space that I now sit in, and the space where the Nurture Bubble falls is to not throw out the giving part of ourselves fully, but to be able to have some awareness and understanding and acceptance of the toll. Still do it, but do it perhaps in a more mindful way, and not just in an automatic, well, this is my role, this is my lot in life, this is who I am, this is what I have to do. So for me, it's quite an evolution, I guess, and I know it's not the end, there'll be more, but I just wanted to share that today and put it up there as part of my YouTube reflections, I guess, and share the that I'm excited to have been on this journey, and I'm very grateful that I'm on it and that I have a few good people around me. That's all we need, some good people around us that support and sometimes challenge us, sometimes support us, sometimes, but always care about us. And so I'm very grateful that I have those people on this journey with me. So wherever the space that you're in right now, whatever you're doing, just know you're not alone. It's a bit like, us givers, we're going to unite and become what, if I may say, the women of the nurture bubble. It's us givers uniting. And I look forward to where this might take me. Bye for now. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye.